వైసీపీకి ప్రధాన ప్రతిపక్ష హోదా ఇవ్వటంలో ఎలాంటి తప్పు లేదని బీజేపీ నేత సుబ్రహ్మణ్య స్వామి చెప్పారు. ప్రతిపక్షంలో వైసీపీ మాత్రమే ఉంది. అసెంబ్లీలో తక్కువ మంది ఎమ్మెల్యేలు ఉన్నప్పటికీ ఆ పార్టీకి ప్రతిపక్ష హోదా దక్కాల్సిందే అని అభిప్రాయపడ్డారు. తిరుపతి డివై మేయర్ ఉప ఎన్నిక సందర్భంగా ప్రజాప్రతినిధులపై కొందరు దాడులకు పాల్పడటం దురదృష్టకరమన్నారు. దీనిపై హైకోర్టులో తాను దాఖలు చేసిన పిల్ March 12th విచారణకు రానుందని తెలిపారు.
Sir, YSRCP is having 11 seats in the state in the recent election.
Yes.
And they are demanding for the opposition status in the assembly. Is it a legal?
Well, the original, it was not legally decided, but originally it was decided long years ago that you have to have 10% of the assembly to be recognized. Now, these people don't have 10%, but all that once you become leader of the opposition, all that you become is that you are expected to be invited to meetings of all kinds. The chief minister would invite them. So I don't see any difficulty if they agree also that a party with the largest number, maybe 10 and the others are 0, they should be allowed to be people who have the status of opposition leader. But then for that this has to be debated in the Parliament of India. It cannot be decided by assembly.
Sir, one last question, quite important. Amit Shah had earlier in the parliament said that we will give our lives for Pakistan and promote Kashmir especially.
He will what do?
He will give his life for Kashmir. So,
why?
But still India doesn't have Pakistan or Kashmir. What's your say?
Well, then why don't you ask him? I don't think his life is so popular, so valuable that fear that, oh my God, he might commit suicide. And therefore let us take over Kashmir. Amit Shah doesn't have a good reputation. And so when he talks like this, he only worsens his reputation.
Thanks. But sir, how do you see this complete issue of Tirupati Laddu?
Tirupati Laddu is, the matter is over. It was, whatever happened, nobody was there to be blamed. It was my petition, and all that the court did is that you will have to have more strict rules to see that such things don't even falsehood spread. Even that should not take place if you have very strong rules. So therefore, I don't think there's anything left of it. You see, anybody who is a bhakta of Lord Venkateshwara, he will not adulterate, because he knows that Venkateshwara, nobody has survived by defaming Venkateshwara. I remember that there was a time when I had come here to the High Court because somebody wanted to gold plate the temple here. And they were powerful people. Then people urged me to come and do that. So I came here, I did a PIL, and I got it stopped. And then it was appealed against by the other side to the Supreme Court, and I won there also. So, and unfortunately, after that, the person who was behind it was actually chairman of the TTD board. He died, so the matter ended. But there is no way that Tirupati can be privately owned or can be, treated like in building gold plates on it and so on personal whims and so on. So it's such a big place and so many people are such devotees. I don't think anybody has the guts to openly do something which is wrong for Tirupati.
Sir, recently AP Deputy CM Pawan Kalyan has stated that the board is having a separate board. Why should not we have a Sanatan Dharma board? What do you think?
For which?
Sanatan board.
Which has a separate board?
Waqf board.
Waqf board, you mean the Muslim? Well, we are not Muslims, we are Hindus, so we have to suffer a little more. You know, in the sense, how does it matter who manages? It's because most of the management is done by pujaris. And if there was anything which was, if you can point anywhere where some wrong has been done by private ownership, then we can think, or by the government, then we can think of making alternatives. But at this stage, everybody thinks that Tirupati is one of the finest temples in the world, what to talk about India. Okay.
Sir,
What's your
one
stance
question.
on Sanatan about your
Sanatan? Board. What does Sanatan board do?
Sir, Pawan Kalyan has demanded for Sanatan Dharma
He's
board.
the deputy chief, is
Yes,
it?
yes, sir.
What is he wanted?
He's saying
Demand?
there should be a Sanatan Dharma board as like Waqf board. So Hindu sentiments should also be taken care
If he had said, not said like Waqf board, I might have thought seriously about it. But I don't want to compare myself with Islamic organizations. We are Hindus, are free people. We do puja inside our house and have murtis. I don't think we should, on that basis, I think it should be rejected, and the Chief Minister should tell his Deputy Chief Minister not to make such comments without having a discussion with a large number of knowledgeable people on this issue.
Sir, one last question. In Tamil Nadu, a word of war aggressively between DMK and IIDMK regarding national education policy. What's your stand on it?
No, the question is, the DMK says that only Tamil will be taught and English, but no Hindi. Why do you say that? I once had an argument with Karunanidhi when he raised this issue. I said, but your name is Karunanidhi, that is Sanskrit. You can say, I won't learn Hindi, but I'll learn Sanskrit, I don't mind. And there are so many names, roads, and so on. And at least 40% of Tamil has got Sanskrit words. You can have a debate if you like, call somebody from Tamil Nadu and hold a debate. I'll reel off all the things. So for instance, I had asked Karunanidhi, your Chinnam, as they call it. Chinnam means chin. Chin is Sanskrit for symbol. In Tamil we call it Chinnam. And what is the Chinnam? Udayan Suryan. Uday is Sanskrit. Surya is Sanskrit. And he says, my rising sun is my thing. And he says, this is Tamil. 40% of Tamil is Sanskrit.
Sir, should governments to be held legal accountability for failing election promises?
Well, I mean, that's a very good suggestion. But there are a lot of implications. I think there should be a seminar called. Why don't you ask the Chief Minister to hold a seminar? I'd be happy to come and support your view. I do think that if you make a promise and you don't keep it, you should pay a penalty.